children, to Kavita Ravindranatha's accounts is easy. One more interesting video on depreciation. This time we are doing written down value method. Yes, the second method, which is also called reducing balance method or diminishing balance method. Okay. Now, what is the fundamental difference between this straight line method and diminishing balance method? Straight line method, we charge depreciation on cost of the asset. Yes, straight line method. But in written down value method, this method, second method, okay, we charge depreciation on not on cost but on the written down value. Meaning, if you are purchasing an asset for 10,000, okay, that's the cost of the asset. Yeah. Now, under straight line method and under written down value method, what is the difference? Year 1, suppose rate of depreciation is 10%. So straight away, 10% of this 1000 is depreciation in year 1. Same thing for written down value also. So first year basically there is no difference. But now that we have depreciated it for 1 year, what is the written down value of this asset? 9,000, isn't it? Written down value matlab kya? Cost minus depreciation charged. This is the written down value. So now when we calculate depreciation for year 2, here of course I don't have to do anything. It's 1000 every year. Here it's not like that. I told you 10% on the written down value. What is 10% of this? 900. So you see that the depreciation charge is going down each year. So now what is the written down value? If we see it's 8,000 here. Written down value after 2 years of use, it's 8,100. Alright. So you see that depreciation is charged lesser, therefore the asset value goes down slowly. Here it goes down faster. Third year, I'm sure you will be able to tell me. Depreciation for this year, constant, straight line, equal installment. So it's 1000 each year, so every year is the same. Here it's not like that. Here it's 10% of not this, it is this. 810. So 810 if you depreciate 7290, that's the written down value of the asset at the end of the third year. Alright? So this done, you've just got the difference between the two methods. Now other things remain absolutely simple and common. Meaning the journal entries for charging depreciation, purchase and asset ka entries, the treatment, calculations, everything remain the same. Right? The only thing is on which amount are you charging the depreciation. So we'll quickly, without wasting time, we'll take the sum and get started. A firm purchased on 1st April 2016 a second-hand machine for 36,000 and spent 4,000 on its installation. Okay. The total cost मेरा 40,000 हो गया. So remember that all of this is the same. Straight line method हो या written down value method हो, ये total installation cost, transportation cost, wages for installation, all these things will be added to the cost of the asset. So 40,000 का asset खरीद लिया मैंने, right? So the entry for that, we are purchasing that on 1st of April 2016 to cash 4 lakhs. No, sorry, 40,000. 36 plus 4. So obviously the breakup is there. So we will give this as the 36,000 plus 4,000 installation. Clearly showing 40,000 ka asset. Then on 1st October in the same year, another machinery costing 20,000 was purchased. Because it's the same year, I will have to pass the entry here. 1 to 16 to cash. Another machine was purchased. So this is, I can put this as N1 and this as N2. Just for us, convenience sake. Acha rehta hai. So M1, M2 purchased. Next, on 1st October 2018, 2 years later, the machinery bought on 1st April was sold and something happened. So, ye is saal nahi hai. So let us talk about just this year. This year what happened? We purchased 2 machines, you will depreciate it straight away now. Okay? Now, depreciation kaise charge karna? It said provided annually on 31st March by default. 10% per annum on written down value method, diminishing balance method. Okay? ये कुछ भी हो सकता है, दोनों में से कुछ भी नाम दिया रहेगा. Reducing balance method. Then show the machinery account. So fine. So now 10% per annum है, written down value method है. We will charge depreciation on 31st March 2017. 16-17 year है. By depreciation. All working. If you want, you can show it outside also. You can show it here also. So depreciation, if I am showing, let me tell you, I will show the breakup here. Year 1, meaning 2016-17 ka depreciation. I am calculating here. There are two machines. On M1, 10% of entire 40,000, isn't it? 4,000 depreciation होगा. See, written down value method or straight line method. First year में depreciation same ही होना है. Both the methods. Second year से of course it will start changing. And M2, 10% of 20,000, but not for the full year. 1st October we are purchasing, so October से March. October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. 6 months. We charge depreciation for 6 months. So 2,000 नहीं होगा, वो 1,000 हो जाएगा. So total depreciation कितना हो गया? 5,000, right? So this you can show it here, you can show it outside, no issues. I am showing it as this. M1 4,000, M2 1,000. Total depreciation 5,000. Now what is the written down value of the asset? Written down value मतलब क्या? Cost minus depreciation. So we will have the balancing figure by balance carried down. I prefer it to keep it separate. People just do this. 60 minus 5, 55 होगा. Simple, right? But I am keeping it different, separate, because that makes my job easy in the next years. You will appreciate that. M1 का कितना होगा? 40,000 में से 4,000 written off. 36,000. 20,000 में से 10,000 written off. 1,000 written off. So it's 19,000. Has to come to 55 only. But I will have clearly my written down value separate. M1 का कितना है written down value? 36. M2 का कितना है? 90. And I will close this year's books. 60,000. 60,000. Okay? Bring down the balances to balance brought down. Okay? M1, M2, 36, 90, 55. Same thing, जो balance brought down करना है. 1,417 हो गए, right? Now in this year, so the next transaction that is given here, purchase या sale, is given on 1st October 2018. जो इस साल नहीं है. This year will end on 31/3/18, and October will be after that in the 3rd year. So in the 2nd year, we just have to do depreciation. So we will do that depreciation happily. We have to do it. M1, M2, simple. Keep it very simple and straight. Organized and systematic is the best way to go right most of the time. Okay, so इस year 2 का मतलब 17-18 का depreciation we are calculating. Written down value method, I told you, it is on the written down value that I have to charge the 10%, not on the cost. That's the basic difference. ठीक है? M1 कितना होगा? 36,000 का 10%, 3,600, and M2 इसका 10%. This year, for the full year M2 also, because we are using for the full year, right? So depreciation is 3,600 and 1,900, 5,500. इसका 10%. That way also you can see. By balance carry down, M1, M2. Now M1 will be how much? We'll just subtract this 3,600 from this 36,000. 36,000 minus 3,600, 90% of that. 32,400 M1 का cost, written down value sir. 19 का क्या होगा? 19,000 minus 1,900, 170,100. Okay? Plus 32,400. So 49,500 is the written down value of both the assets M1 and M2. Balance carried down ho gaya. Then we are just closing it. 55,000, 55,000 here. Just bring down the balance. 49,500. Okay. It will be the outer column. 2. Balance brought down. M1, M2, 32,400, 17,100, 49,500. This is on 1,418. So we have come to the third year. Alright? थर्ड ईयर में क्या करना है? एक एसेट बेच रहे हैं. कौन सा एसेट? On 1st October 2018, again middle of the year, the machinery bought on 1st April 2016, meaning M1. We talk about M1. This was sold off for 12,000, and on the same date, another fresh machinery was purchased for 64,000. So what are we doing on the same date? One sale, one purchase. Alright? Now, coming to the sale purchase entry, it's pretty simple. We will write here to cash. M3, we are purchasing the third machine. 64,000. Which date? 1/10/18. Purchase ka to aa gaya. It's pretty simple. Okay. So that is done. But sale. Sale ke liye, we are not selling on this date, right? We are selling on 31st of October 2018. So I have already used this M1 for another 6 months. So depreciation. You will have to do that in this date itself. Depreciation only on M1. Why am I not doing it on 31st March? Because I am selling it off on 1st October. Okay? Otherwise, M2, M3 ये सब का depreciation अभी नहीं करेंगे. 31st March को करेंगे. 19. But here I will have to show it because I am selling off the asset in this year. Clear about this? So that done. Let us find out M1 depreciation. M1 depreciation for 6 months. What is the written down value? 32,400. So 10% of 32,400 into 6 months. That's the depreciation to be charged on the asset being sold. Now it is easy, no? Now if I had clubbed all of this and not put it separately, I would have to again find out the written down value every year because I have to only depreciate how much? Not this entire 49,500 for 6 months. I have to depreciate only 32,400 per written down value. Okay? So if you keep this separate, it will be always easier for you. So 32,400 into 10% into 6 by 12. 1620 is the depreciation charge from 1st April to 1st April to 1st of October, date of sale. So what is the written down value? What is it? Beginning 32,400 was the written down value. I am depreciating it 1660. 32,400 minus 1620 is the written down value of the asset on the date of sale, that is 1st of October. Right? So 32,400 minus 1620. The written down value is 30,780. Now, this I am selling at, sold at 12,000 only. Okay? So 12,000 we have recovered out of the cost of this much. So this is the loss. It's very important. The first thing, depreciate till the date of sale. ये बहुत बच्चे मिस कर जाते हैं. 6 months we have used it further. Please depreciate it, subtract it, then find the written down value on the date of sale. Exactly on the date of sale. Compare that with what you have got. You will get the profit or loss. In this case, it's a loss. Journal entry remains absolutely the same as in the straight line method. By cash, we received 12,000 and we made a loss on sale of asset 18,780. Sale entry complete. Purchase also we have entered. What are we left with? Depreciation. Very good. So depreciation at the end of the year 90. By depreciation we have how many assets now? M2 and M3. Alright? M2 and M3. M2 written down value at the beginning was 17,100. तो उसका straight 10%. 1710. And this machine I am using for only part of the year. So M3 depreciation is again 10% of 64,000 into 6 by 12. Alright? So So 6400 divided by 2, 32. 3200 is the depreciation of M3. So this year's depreciation for the remaining assets is this. So once you have made the sale entry, M1 ka depreciation khatam, M1 is done. We will not depreciate it again. It's no more there with us, right? So M2 and M3 here, that done. Just carry forward the balance. By balance carried down. Alright? Now if I have to make for one more year, I will again keep them separate because it will be useful in the next year. ऐसे हो जाता है अलग-अलग में से. And here I am just closing here for this sum. So 3 years is good enough. So here I have 49,500 plus 64,000, 1,13,500 here, and then minus 1620 minus 12,018,780 and 491,0. So 76,190 is your balance of the machinery account at the end of the third year. Of course, you have to, if you have to make more, you can make the same way, right? So I hope this is very clear, children. Written down value method. Only big difference is cost ka 10% nahi, written down value ka 10%. Keep this separate. Becomes very easy. See how fast we could do it, right? And most important things to be remembered that when you are selling off an asset, please calculate the written down value till the date of sale. All these workings are a part of your answer. So you should have all of this in your notebooks. Okay? That's done. So keep practicing more of depreciation. Be happy, be safe. Do not forget to like my video because I have put in a lot of effort to make it. Please do subscribe and share it with your friends. And yes, please let the comments pouring in. It really motivates. Thank you so much.